Hey y'all, so I think I've calmed down enough in order for me to tell you all about my Houston trip. So last weekend, my daughter and we wanted to have a mother-daughter weekend and go to the Beyonce concert. I left out of Seattle I was supposed to leave out of Seattle 11 p.m. My flight was delayed with American Airlines, which is always something with American Airlines. We didn't leave out of here until close to 1 a.m. and that put me into Dallas at 7 a.m. Now, I was supposed to have a connecting flight from Dallas to Houston, but when we landed at 7, and my flight to leave Dallas was at 7:08. So I chartered a flight from Dallas, from JSX, which I love. I will be using them again, to Houston. I met my daughter at National, picked the rental car up. We went to eat, went to the hotel, showered, changed, and headed to the concert. So we got there around 4:30, something like that. We had good parking. We wasn't too far back in the line, so when they opened it up, it wasn't like much that we had to wait for. So we get in, we did the little things that they had outside. And then we kept trying to find a line that wasn't so long so that she can get merch. Well, the merch lines were just ridiculous. So I was just like, I'll just wait until the concert start and then I'll go out. Well, the concert didn't start until like close to 8 o'clock and the lines were still long. Now, I was not impressed by the lateness because to me, I'm like, okay, with these ticket prices, baby, I need you to have like some local artists, something, because I'm thinking you're in Houston. Like, I'm thinking, oh, Houston's going to be a good show. She's probably going to bring out some people. No. So people that was in our area is like, yeah, she normally don't come out to 8:15, which I'm thinking, with these ticket prices, baby, oof. So anyway, that was that. Let me go back. Prior to us going to the concert, we went to the mural, and the mural is on the side of a building, I guess, where they do brunch. And they were charging like $25 for valet, $20 for parking. I'm like, absolutely not. I'll go around the building and go park up under the bridge for free. So once the concert let out, my daughter was like, Mom, we need to leave early because of the crowds, blah, blah, blah. And once we let out, they still had merch outside. So I was like, oh, let me go get my baby some merch. So we was able to get the merch. We go get her some In-N-Out. We go back to the hotel. We both checked into our flights. We call it a night. Next morning, we go drop the rental car off. We get to the airport in enough time so that we can eat breakfast together before we both get on our flights. As soon as I go through TSA, my whole itinerary was wiped out. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I look at the board to figure out what gate I'm actually supposed to leave out of, and I go to that gate to get some assistance. But of course, they already had a flight, so the lady couldn't really assist me. So I went back out to the front counter to American because I didn't check a bag. Lady was so rude. She's telling me because I didn't catch my connecting flight, that's why they canceled my whole itinerary, which I've never heard anything like that before. It's not my fault that I couldn't catch my connecting flight. So I had to call Mr. Smalls because I felt like I was about to be on a no-fly list. So I had to call Mr. Smalls so he can calm me down. And my daughter sent a SOS to the family because I was up to here. So then she tells me I'm gonna have to catch, now mind you, the flight that I was supposed to leave out of the Hobby Airport was already to capacity, which that's the flight I already paid for. So how is it that I can't get on the flight that I've already paid for? So I had to leave that airport to go to another airport, which was like 30-40 minutes away. I asked her, is it a shuttle or something that can take me to that airport, considering that this is an inconvenience for me? Babe was like, no, you just have to take an Uber. It was just like, she just like was, ooh. So anyway, I get to the next airport and I'm sitting there thinking like, what if I didn't have the money to come to the next airport so that I can get a flight out? So needless to say, like my whole experience with American just from Saturday to Sunday was horrid. So I will not be flying with them anymore because every time I fly with American, it's always something. And I just feel like, why am I going to keep wasting my money on this crap? So that was my Houston trip in a nutshell. I'm gonna have to do a redo of Houston, because y'all know how y'all always say Houston owes me nothing. No, Houston owes me everything. I'm going to have to get another redo of Houston so I can actually get to see like the city and get to know some parts and actually try some different restaurants and like have an actual Houston weekend.